Hi, my name is Joe Harford, and you probably know me as the founder and president of Reclamier. But today, I come to you and to introduce a program called Farming2Freedom as the founder and program champion. Now, what is Farming2Freedom? What is it about? Why is it necessary? Why is it important? Well, some people have said, so are you going to buy a farm? Did you go and buy a farm, Joe? Well, no, I didn't go buy a farm. That would be really scary because I can't even use a lawnmower for goodness sake. But what Farming2Freedom is a program that my wife Karen and I decided to begin in order to help with a major challenge that we have, and that is there are people that are in Huntington County on probation and parole here in Pennsylvania. They're having a hard time finding a place to live and a job and a second chance for that matter. And so because of that, we continue to get stuck in this circle of recidivism. And so what we wanted to do is we wanted to simply draw a line in the sand and say we have to take action. We have to do something. What does it mean to do something? What is this challenge? Well, let me give you some numbers and we'll boil it down from there. In Pennsylvania today, we have approximately 55,000 men and women that are in prison. And I'm not here to argue why they're in prison or prison sentencing. I'm simply here to share with you that there are 55,000 people that are in prison in Pennsylvania today. And approximately 16,000 of those people will get out of prison today. And the scary thing is that in 3 years from now, about 50% or 8,000 will be back in prison again. The challenges that they face are numerous. Imagine not having a place to live or a job, the ability to reconnect with your family, to be able to get the mental health support and counseling that you need. More importantly, imagine being in a situation where you're completely and totally without hope. Now, some people have said to me, "Wow, it sounds a little crazy to me, and why would you want to do that? Why would you get involved?" Well, the reason why I got involved was because in 2017, I was made very aware of the challenge that we have here in the United States when it comes to prison recidivism. You see, in America, there are 2 million people that are in prison. And we know that 95% of the prison population will eventually get out. They will come home. They will bag your groceries. They will shovel your snow. They will cut your grass. But they're going to come home and they're going to be in your community. Now, we can do one of two things. We can either do what we have always done, which unfortunately has failed, or we can take a look at something else. Farming2Freedom is that something else. It is a program specifically designed to work with men and women on probation and parole who may or may not have jobs, may or may not have a place to live, and simply are looking for an alternative for counseling and support. What is the way out for them? How do they maximize a second chance? What are they going to do differently today than perhaps they've done in the past? The challenges that they face, as I said, are many. They are not insurmountable, but they need help. How can you help? How can you be involved? Well, quite frankly, first with prayer. It really is based on prayer. It's also based on volunteers, men and women that are willing to be coaches, willing to be facilitators, and then quite frankly, financial support as well. Karen and I are committed to the program, both financially, spiritually, and being there for them. The first cohort is already underway. We're doing pretty well, but we know that the needs are many. We have approximately 700 men and women on probation and parole in Huntington County, Pennsylvania today. And that number only grows as we get into the larger metro areas like Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, and Harrisburg. So as you can see, the needs are great. The opportunity to make a difference in your community, to allow people to reconnect with their families, to have a home and a job, more importantly, to pay taxes. I'm one of those kind of crazy people that likes when people pay taxes. But the best thing is when they have the independence to stand on their own 2 feet, to be reconnect with their families and to be a positive, productive part of society. That's what Farming2Freedom is about. I'd encourage you to learn more. Farming farming2freedom.org is our website. Check it out. See what we're doing. Ask questions. Be in contact. Send us an email. Keep us in your thoughts and your prayers. And remember that each and every one of those individuals has made mistakes, just like you and I have made mistakes. The difference is you and I never got caught. We never got prosecuted. We never went to jail. So the next time that you have an opportunity to help, rather than simply point fingers or say those people, why not think about what it means to truly give someone a second chance? Sometimes that's really hard, especially if you've been a victim of crime. It's a painful place for you to be. And I cannot even imagine what that must be like. But when people go to prison and they serve their time and they've paid off their debt to society, we have to find a way for them to re-enter society and be productive and be positive and be truly citizens again. Farming to Freedom is that pathway, and I encourage you to be in touch with us. So as we say, at the end of the day, it's up to you and I to make a difference. I believe it's a worthwhile cause. So does my wife, Karen, and I can guarantee you this. Together, we're going to get it done.